Hi Pisces, how are you guys? This is for my lovely, beautiful sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Queen of Wands, the Temperance, Three of Cups, the Empress, Ace of Blades, wow. So, being that we do have the full energy here, the full is about a new beginning for you in love, whether that means you are, starting down a new path, creating, manifesting something new, because we also have the Magician here too. I'm kind of getting here, there is a much more, I feel like, balanced energy that is coming in for you with regard to you manifesting the love that you truly desire. And whether you are single or already kind of in a situation or dealing with, someone, or you are married, I am kind of noting here that we do have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups energy is about moving away from things, letting certain things go, potentially with certain people that may no longer be making us feel happy or fulfilled. Okay. And it could be something that you are currently challenged by, struggling with. There may even be some confusion surrounding those of you that are kind of dealing with situations that are leading you more into a place of confusion, heartache, disappointment, challenge, or you feel like you're being met with resistance, with something really not flowing for you. Okay. I am feeling that there is some type of breakthrough here. The Ace of Swords being here, the Ace of Swords can talk about an epiphany, a realization. And so some of you might have some clarity through that confusion, especially if something is not really moving forward, not really progressing here. Some of you might be deciding to walk away from a situation. Okay. Those of you that have maybe recently have been dealing with someone who has walked away from you or who is more or less detached emotionally from you, this might be where you are really gaining some clarity on what your next steps are for your love life and how you can move forward if that is something that your intuition is kind of guiding you towards. Those of you that have been struggling with, I would say, with your love life, where you feel like you've been trying to connect with people, or you've maybe have been single for a while, or, haven't really been dating, or have been dating, and you're just kind of finding yourself in a place where you're not meeting and connecting with the right people. I am feeling that I feel like you really reclaiming your power here. Okay. Finding inner strength, courage, especially for those of you that have been feeling a little bit worried or nervous or scared, to kind of put yourself out there again. Okay. We do have the healer here, and this healer card is talking about, more or less, I feel like you kind of opening things up in terms of wounds that might be present, and you really working through them. Okay. And so, like I said, I was kind of seeing some progress for you in terms of you being able to kind of break through any fears, insecurities, or any other energies that might be kind of holding you back. Okay. I'm also kind of getting here, if there's any type of illusion that you might have kept yourself stuck in. And it's funny though, because before I even started recording the reading today, and I was pulling out these cards to choose them for the pile, I was hearing illusion. And I feel like I was like, oh, okay, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. This is spirit kind of giving me messages already for this pick a card reading. But illusion was something that came through even before this card popped out, as I was kind of shuffling the deck, and I was saying, okay, what is next in pile number one's love life? Okay, an illusion. And I was like, okay, well, maybe they need to move through. Maybe there's an illusion that they've got themselves stuck in right now. Okay. And that illusion can have to do with you with another person. It could be illusions that you need to break free from in terms of your own thinking. Okay. Like, let's just say an illusion could be that, let's just say you feel unworthy of love, or there's a self-limiting belief that you have, feeling insecure, feeling that you're not going to find the right person or something like that. Now, that is a limiting belief. Okay. And that could be a certain illusion that you might be holding on to. So in this case, I feel like there is a breakthrough here. Okay. There is clarity. There is truth being revealed to you. So whatever you might have yourself kind of stuck in, whatever illusion that is, whether it's having to do with another person, or there's something within you, illusions that you've got yourself stuck in, right? There's some type of clarity that's coming through for you. And some of you might be finding the strength within yourself to be able to even have the courage to walk away from things that you feel are not serving you. Like I said, some of you might be being met with some type of resistance of something that's not necessarily flowing for you in terms of the love that you truly desire. And in that case, you might be kind of like embarking on a new beginning in love for yourself and really working towards manifesting something that you truly love, something that truly resonates for you. Okay. Some of you, I'm feeling that you could be meeting someone that is incredibly spiritual. Okay. And some of you, I feel like that you chose this pile. You are spiritual yourself. You are very connected into your intuition, your higher self. And I'm feeling that there could even be a divine counterpart situation where you could be meeting a higher level soulmate. Okay. And maybe there are some type of illusions that have to be shattered and broken down in order for you to see within yourself the power and the magic that lies within you, so that you are then able to manifest a partner who resonates at that energy. Some of you might also be meeting someone here with the healing energy here that inspires you or even serves as a catalyst for your own healing journey. It's kind of giving me some twin flame vibes here. And it may even, I feel like any type of soul connection, could really be a catalyst for awakening, for a spiritual awakening. Some of you with the Eight of Cups energy here, no, before I get into that, I want to finish this. I feel like some of you could be meeting a partner. Okay. Some of you could be meeting a partner that is also open to, and that's kind of moving into this Eight of Cups energy, that is also interested in becoming the best version of themselves. So some of you might be meeting someone who is open and ready to heal. Okay. In which the two of you can come together and be supportive of one another's healing journey. Okay. I'm also feeling that I feel like your confidence for some of you, where you may have been, suffering with low self-esteem, low self-worth, or even certain fears. Okay. This is really where you're learning how to gain control of this. Okay. I'm feeling definitely be more nurturing, being more compassionate, being more open, more receptive. And I feel like this will definitely be something that will help you to overcome any challenges that you might be experiencing within your love life. And for you to really connect with others, learning how some of you might be, what's next in your love life might be that you're really being presented with opportunities for you to really learn how to build and lay the groundwork for a solid foundation in relationships. Okay. Especially for those of you that have not really had a stable connection. Or you've not really had the experience of being able to build and maintain a long-term relationship. Some of you will be given that opportunity to connect with someone and learn how to talk, how to communicate, how to be supportive of one another to be able to move beyond certain challenges that might come about. Okay. Now I'm also getting with the Eight of Cups energy here. Some of you might even be in a place where you decide to kind of go on a little bit of a solo journey. Okay. Some of you might be really focusing on your healing at this time. And I'm feeling doing a lot of reflection upon certain people or situations that you feel are not really serving you. Okay, and so some of you might be spending some time just kind of focusing yourself, healing. Okay, yourself it is another thing that I'm seeing here as well. So I'm going to pull another oracle card here and see for pile number 1, Spirit, what is next in their love way? Some of you might have a coworker, okay? Some of you might have a coworker that could potentially be coming forward that is interested in you, okay? This person could be coming forward to express romantic interest. So some of you might already know this person as well. I'm also feeling those of you that are actively dating, okay, there is a need for you to be discerning the people that come through, because of course not all of them will be the right ones for you, okay. The Five of Wands is also a card of comparison, okay. So it could definitely be comparing people, and I feel like definitely being discerning. Okay. I'm also getting a message for you, those of you where there is a specific, maybe a crush or a love interest that you might have, that you work with. It could even be school, or could be somebody that lives in your community, could be a neighbor as well. I am feeling like this person might be feeling a little bit unsure, or maybe even having some doubts about coming forward. And for some of you, I feel like you might be able, if you know who this person is, you might be feeling that there is a little bit of some, I don't know, maybe like some tension, okay, around just kind of feeling like there's something there between you and this person, but no one's really saying anything. They might come across as a little bit mixed signals. Okay, is what I'm getting here. But I am getting that there is going to be some type of truth being revealed in this situation with this person's intentions, as well as what it is that they're truly looking for here. I'm feeling for some of you where this person could be feeling afraid about coming forward, that this person, there will be a breakthrough in that situation for you. Okay, so some of you that already have like a specific love interest in mind, that maybe your work, you go to school with, you interact with, part of your community, or even friend circle, friends group here, there's going to be some type of clarity surrounding that as well. Okay, I feel like some of you, this person could be coming forward and taking a leap of faith because there is interest that's here. Okay, let's see what else. What is next in pile number 1's love life? What is next in pile number 1's love life? We've got the anaconda. It says camouflage and imbalance. Camouflage and imbalance. And this may be certain things, like I said, that you might be needing to focus on healing here. Okay, the moon is also about our subconscious. So if there are certain things that are concealed or hidden, things that are camouflaged here within the moon energy, these, like I said, maybe there is some type of light that is being shed, something that's being illuminated here. Okay, whether it be fears, insecurities, doubts, or illusion. Okay, this could definitely be something that is coming to light here as well. Maybe there's something, like I said, for some of you that you're needing to focus on healing here. Okay, maybe even something that's affecting your confidence or your self-esteem with attracting or even manifesting love here. So let's pull some more oracle. Let's see. And some of you, I feel like if you've already been, I feel like investing time and energy into someone and you just feel like it's not progressing, it's not moving forward. Like I said, for some of you, there might be maybe some type of illusion that's around that person or that situation that will be coming to light here as well. And some of you it might be a very clear message to you from spirit that there is a need for you to walk away from this person. Okay. What else do we have here? We've got more Leo energy. We've got Pisces, we've got Libra, and also Aquarius. Okay. So let's see. We've got affectionate here, lovey-dovey, passionate, and also PDA. What is next in pile number 1's love life? This could be someone who is very affectionate. Okay, very passionate. I'm seeing separation here. So maybe for some of this, there's someone that maybe you have been separated from. I thought I just saw, we got self-worth here. I saw something else here. Clouded. Okay. We got misunderstandings, judgmental, and also confusion here. Okay. Maybe some of you are separated from someone and there is confusion surrounding that. Maybe there has been, the Five of Wands could be some type of conflict that you may have had with another person. Someone could have walked away here. Okay. Maybe this is a situation that has really, look at that, we got mind games here. Maybe there has been a situation that has really tested your self-worth. Okay. Maybe for some of you with the mind games here, there could have been someone that you may have been dealing with that has been playing mind games. Okay. That has left you confused. This could be a cause for separation. Now, some of you, like I said, it could be a situation where you're finding that maybe a person doesn't really resonate with you. They're not really making you feel the most happy and fulfilled. Okay. I'm feeling like this is also a situation where you need to recognize within yourself, does this connection really make me feel that this person acknowledges what my worth is? Okay. And if they don't see that, that could be you having the power, having the strength, having the courage to be able to walk away from them. Okay. Some of you might also be receiving some type of apology, maybe from someone that you are separated from. Okay. We do have steps and movement forward and momentum. This is something that was coming through very early in the reading. I want to see in what direction, because I mean, this could be for you personally, where you are taking steps moving forward towards a new beginning in love, letting go of certain things, whether it be a person, a situation, or even a way of thinking. Okay, so I'm going to clarify that a little bit more. What is next in pile number 1's love life? Spying. Wow. So there could be somebody that has been spying on you. You could be spying on someone. Okay. You could definitely be spying on someone. Let's clarify here. Let's look at the steps here. What is this movement forward that pile number 1 can expect in their love life? What is this movement forward that pile number 1 can expect in their love life? How can they expect to move forward? Temperance. Okay. Well, temperance is a balanced energy. Okay. So we're going here from something that's being camouflaged, that's creating an imbalance, into you being able to heal. Okay. Or maybe it's healing a relationship that has been in separation. And maybe there has been a bunch of mind games, right? And that can also be because another person has self-worth issues, self-esteem issues. Okay. This kind of gives me a vibe of somebody that you're separated from, for some of you, that has been spying on you. You know, somebody that walked away could even be like a no contact situation, and yet they're still looking at your social media, and you're like, why? If you're not talking to me, you won't respond. Like, why are you even watching me? Okay. And that could leave you in a place of feeling confused. Like, what does this person even want? So I'm seeing steps here with temperance, and temperance is about balance. It's about harmony. Okay. So some of you may, okay, I'm not going to say it will be for all of you, but some of you may find yourself in a situation where you and another person are able to resolve some type of conflict here. Okay. Let's see what this apology is here for you. What is this apology for pile 1? Yeah, we've got the 5 of Swords. So this will be for those of you that may have had some type of fight or argument in which maybe some not so nice words were exchanged, or maybe someone's actions or words may have been something that has hurt you. Okay, this can be an apology to you. Now, those of you where this doesn't really apply here, I'm feeling, because more or less the 5 of Swords can also be about self-sabotaging thoughts. Okay, and in a way, I feel like this apology, we could take this as you being kinder to yourself. Okay, being kinder to yourself, healing certain things, okay, that are hidden within that moon energy, which could be your subconscious. Okay, and that might go into feelings of unworthiness when it comes to love. And this could be you being more kind, being more loving towards yourself, not being mean to yourself, forgiving yourself, maybe apologizing to yourself in terms of saying bad things, right? Because we all get to that place at some point in our life, you know, where we have a lot of negative thoughts, and where our thoughts are mean to ourselves, right? We beat ourselves up. Okay, so to me, this is about you forgiving yourself for the way that your, you know, inner dialogue may be at times, right? Because sometimes this is a result of certain traumas that we might go through here. Okay, but some of you, I'm feeling there could be a breakthrough with communication here, an apology coming through for you. For some of you that a person has been treating you, doing something, saying something that was not so nice here. Okay, that's what I've got with your apology. Now let's look at this mind games energy here. Why is mind games here, Spirit? Now, those of you that are single, right, and you don't really have any past person, this is where I said you might need to be discerning here, because this is also, I'm noticing it's coming in right on top of the 5 of Wands. So those of you that are actively dating, if you are finding yourself in a situation where someone is just playing mind games and it's leaving you more confused, really kind of take some time to assess that situation and make sure that it is truly someone that you feel serves your highest good being there in your life. Don't be afraid of walking away. Okay. What is this mind games here? Oh boy, look at that. How perfect is that? The devil. The devil is emotional manipulation, lies, not good energy, okay, with the mind games here. So yeah, if there's someone who's toxic and they're obviously showing you signs, but there's not such good energy that's here. Like I said, we saw the 8 of Cups. Okay, some of you could literally be taking some steps forward away from a person or a situation that has toxic energy here. And when you do that, it's going to help you to bring your energy more in balance, right? Because you're letting go and moving on from things that no longer serve you. Okay, and into your new beginning here, the Fool. Okay, so we can definitely look at that way. Is there anything that I really want to focus on here? Well, maybe the spine. Some of you might not know who's spine on you. Let's see. What is this energy of spine here? Maybe some of you, it is an Aquarius. Could also be a very youthful person, adventurous, free-spirited. Why is this spine here? The 8 of Wands. Well, this person is wanting to message or communicate with you, or there could be some message coming in from someone that has been noticing you. Okay, some of you could be receiving some type of good news or communication from someone who has been interested. Okay, so different messages, okay, for different people here. We've got lots of energies coming through. Let's look at what's happening here surrounding this separation. What is this separation energy here, Spirit? Oh boy, Six of Cups. So this is somebody from the past. Past energy here. We've got Capricorn, Sagittarius. We also have Aquarius, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see what else. Why is separation here? The Nine of Wands is something that has hurt you in the past. Okay, some of you might still be healing from something from your past. The Tower, yeah. This may have been something that has caused a lot of upheaval here. Okay, it could be a soulmate connection for some of you. Some of you might be really working towards healing and releasing. Okay. Healing and releasing. Now, I am seeing for some of you there might be some reconciliation, okay? And that won't be for all of you, but for some of you, I'm definitely getting a message here about an unexpected person returning from the past to reconcile here. Could be, right, to apologize here. It's also notice how this person looks like they're down on their knees. They're down on their knees here. So somebody really might be asking for forgiveness here. Wow. Okay. So what else, Spirit? What is this misunderstandings here? What is the misunderstandings here? And we have the Emperor. Some of this could have to do with an Aries. An Aries. The Emperor. Somebody, this could be like a boss, a manager, somebody who's older than you. What is this pile one needs to know about self-worth here? What's the message surrounding self-worth? The Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, to me, this Ace of Wands energy, some of you are going to be kind of going through kind of like a little bit of a glow up here. Okay, a little bit of a glow up. You can be getting your spark back. And for others of you, I feel like there is some type of intense new beginning, new passionate new beginning and love for you. Okay. I feel like something that's bringing about better energy for you. Now, what is Spirit, what does Pal One need to know about this affectionate energy here? The Two of Swords. And the Hierophant. We've got Taurus energy here as well. I'm kind of getting, like I said, some of you are needing to really be discerning with people that come into your life, because some of you, I'm getting, you might be dealing with a person who is, maybe they are very lovey-dovey, PDA, passionate, but we want to make sure that this person has the best intentions. You know, like I said, if you're noticing any red flags there, as strong as that connection could be, as passionate as it could be, if this person is showing you signs that there are toxic patterns of behaviors, playing mind games with you, keeping you confused, not revealing feelings, not talking about them, you know, like I said, there is going to be something that's kind of brought to light here. Okay. The Emperor is also this archetype that is not very good at opening up and talking about feelings. And that is coming in right underneath the misunderstandings, judgmental, and also confusion here. I don't know, I'm kind of getting a boss energy here. Teacher, boss. or somebody that could be, I don't know, helping or guiding in some way. But yeah, if this person is someone who's like you're seeing that there's some not such great behavior here, like I said, don't be afraid of walking away. Okay. But some of you, I'm feeling that there has been a situation here that has been kind of ongoing tense situation between you and another person. I am feeling there is going to be some type of breakthrough and resolution with that situation. Okay. We got this beautiful little bouquet here. So somebody could be apologizing if they said something to you that was very hurtful. Okay. Very hurtful to you. Healing, okay, is definitely the subject here for what's next in your love life. Healing, whether that's something from the past, something that's kind of ongoing here, something within yourself, okay? Any imbalances that you might have within yourself that are currently camouflaged that you cannot see, right, that are in that moon, in that subconscious energy, these are things that are coming to light for you so that you can heal them, okay? And have this new beginning in love, for there is a shift of energy here. Okay, for you. All right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile number 2. So those of you that resonated with this Aletheia, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, card and the smoky quartz, this is going to be a reading today. So welcome to the channel if you're new. This is your first time clicking on one of my videos. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email located in the description box underneath the video. So those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down there. Okay. Those of you that are interested in what tarot or oracle decks I'm using for your reading today, I also put those in the description box listed out in order, depending on whether they're tarot or oracle. Okay. So let's get into your reading, pile number 2. We're asking Spirit today, what is next in your love life? And you chose this card here, Aletheia, and this card is about truth. Okay, some type of truth, some type of clarity. And so that can be some, truth that comes through some type of gesture, some type of expression from maybe somebody that you're currently dealing with, or it could be some type of truth that is revealed to you, something that is illuminated for you. And that might be the truth within your soul, okay? Truth of clarity about a person, a situation. But either way, this is Spirit saying here, what is next in your love life is truth, okay? No matter what that is, good or bad, whatever way in which we see it, it's something that Spirit is trying to reveal to you here, okay? So, and sometimes, when we're in a place of denial or illusion, right, that we can kind of keep ourselves stuck in, this is also helpful to give us the clarity that we need so that we know how to move forward, okay, with a person, with a situation, or even some type of energies that we're dealing with within ourselves, okay? So let's see here, pile number 2, truth is not always easy to hear, okay? But the truth is also something that really resonates with our soul, right? When we can hear someone speaking truth to us, being open, being honest, it kind of makes us feel more at peace, more at ease. Or if we're stuck in some type of, confusion or something, when we recognize what the truth is, or that there has been something that has been revealed to us, like I said, it's not always easy, right, for us to deal with or to accept or to process. And it's only when we are ready to see something or see the truth, hear the truth, okay, is when that clarity can really come in. If we're fighting it and the ego is trying to push it away with, everything, then it can be difficult. And sometimes we can keep ourselves stuck in certain ways of thinking or in illusions surrounding certain people. Okay, so this might be very beneficial for some of you to really kind of understand, maybe on a deeper level, maybe something that you currently have going on with someone, or even understand a deeper truth that is being revealed within you. Okay, so definitely an important message for you, pal, too. Let's see what else, what is next in your love life. What is next in pile number 2's love life? We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, a beautiful, beautiful energy. This will focus, right? The Queen of Cups is your first card out. Okay, this Queen of Cups speaks a lot about gentleness, kindness, compassion, empathy, sensitivity, intuition. Okay, feeling, but also being in a place of emotional stability. Okay, openness, receptivity to love. And maybe that is by listening to some type of truth of your soul or some type of truth being revealed, that you arrive at that place of the Queen of Cups energy. Let's see what else. What is next in your love life? Pile number 2. Look at that. We've got Justice here. Okay. Justice. So maybe for some of you, this is justice being served. It could be some type of justice that is coming through in your favor. Okay. Justice essentially happens when there has been some type of injustice. Okay. Maybe something that someone has done to you, said to you. Justice is essentially the universe restoring karmic balance in some way. Okay, so maybe some of you have been dealing with a karmic situation, or some type of karmic lessons that have been kind of lingering around. But essentially justice is about balance being restored. Okay, so let's get a little bit more here. What is next in your love life? Pile number 2. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles. I'm going to take it. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. What is next in pile number 2's love life? The Fool. Okay. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius energy, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Up is next in pile number 2's love life. The Emperor. Wow. Some of you might be meeting your life partner. Okay. If you haven't already, your heart might be leading you towards, finding your spouse. Finding your spouse. If you're already married, okay, you're already in a long-term relationship. We've also got the 2 cups here. Then I definitely feel like this is bringing about more stability, more love, okay, in that connection, more balance, more harmony. We have the Chariot here, beautiful. What is next in pile number 2's love life? The Death card, okay. So with the Death card, this does bring about change. It also brings about transformation. Okay, so like I said, for those of you that are already involved with somebody, you're already in a relationship, you're already in a committed partnership, there is a lot of beautiful change that is coming through here. A lot of love, a lot of nurturing. This could be a new beginning in love for you. One that is more balanced, one that is more harmonious between you and your love. Okay, in which you're able to kind of make some changes, maybe internally, between you and your person, so that you're able to transform your connection and able to bring that energy into balance to help it to move forward into a balanced, supportive, loving, grounded connection. Okay. Now, those of you that are single, okay, I'm feeling, like I said, more or less that this is karmic justice balance happening here for you. I'm kind of curious what this is here, so I feel like I'm going to clarify that a little bit more. because I guess that this is about some type of truth here. Okay. Some of you that, you know, I feel like I want to see what this is first before I say anything. But I feel like for the most part, some of you could be connecting and meeting a life partner. Okay. There can be definitely some positive change that's happening within your love life. The Queen of Cups is definitely more open and receptive to receiving love. It's a very beautiful, balanced energy. There's union and balance within you, right? We've got two cards here that are talking about balance, actually three. The Emperor is also very stable energy. Okay. So I feel like I'm going to clarify a little bit more. I want to look at your... Now, some of you, this transformation can be taking place within you. Okay. Transformations taking place within you to bring your energy into balance so that you're more in alignment with attracting better love interests, connections that are very beautiful. I'm seeing some of you are attracting a soulmate here. Okay. So I want to look at this. I feel like the Death card here. Why is the Death card? The Death card is about change, transformation, endings to allow for new beginnings. So let's see here. Why is the Death card here? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So yeah, some of you could be closing out certain cycles, endings, you know, with certain people. Especially if you're dealing with someone that's not really going anywhere. There is some type of truth that is being revealed about that situation for you to help you to align you with your destiny, where you're meant to be, who you're meant to be with. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune brings in positive change into our life, into our love life. And so this is about us learning to go with the flow, right? So if something that you're investing your time and energy into is just not working, it's not progressing, it's not moving forward, do not be afraid of letting it go, because by you learning to, you know, if you're trying to resist where Spirit is trying to guide you, you're only prolonging that time of you connecting with the person that you're meant to be with. Okay. So some of you could be going through some major transformation and change within your love life where Spirit is trying to guide you towards the person you're meant to be with for the long term. Okay. I'm also seeing the Empress at the bottom. So like I said, some of you could be meeting and connecting with your spouse, your next long-term relationship. It could even be finding your marital partner. Okay, we have both the Empress and the Emperor here. Okay, now I will say this message can also be interpreted in a very different way. Some of you that feel that you are married right now and you are not happy, okay, this might be where you decide to have, maybe that truth is that, okay, this marriage or this long-term relationship no longer resonates for me. And that Chariot could be seen as you having the willpower to be able to move on from it, right? And kind of making some big life changes here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. And so that could be you going through a separation, a divorce, and having that new beginning. If that is something that your heart is telling you to do, okay? Now let's look at what this Aletheia is. What is this Aletheia? I've got Scorpio, Cancer energy here. Aries. Wow, that's a lot here. I guess we're going to take them. But we've got the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Some type of truth being revealed. And this is surrounding the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I think I want to get a little bit more because this can go either positive or negative. Okay. Positive or negative? The Empress is still at the bottom. Let's take a look at this. We've got the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, okay, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, I get this now. All right, now those of you, and this won't maybe not be for all of you, but those of you that are, and I will say this is an illusion here, we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords is a card of trickery, deception, illusion. Okay. Now, I'm seeing here with the Ace of Pentacles, there is an opportunity for a new beginning. Okay. The Queen of Swords is all about seeing the truth of a person, of a situation. So those of you that are dealing with someone who is only focusing on their needs, I will say, because we do have the Knight of Wands energy, those of you where this is about intimacy, a person who's only looking for lust, intimacy, things of that nature. This person could be deceptive, okay? This person could be having only their own interests in mind, okay? And I feel like with the Queen of Swords energy here, this could be the illusion, the truth that is being revealed about that person, especially for those of you where you already kind of know, you know, this person only talks to me when they're intimate, or they only want to hook up with me, or they only want to come over and visit when they want to sleep over, or whatever, and they're not really making serious moves towards you in terms of getting to know you, talking about feelings, talking about planning a life with you, you know, showing you genuine interest, love, planning, you know, texting you, calling you, you know, making you feel like you are their priority. Many of you, but the Queen of Swords energy here, that is the truth that is being revealed to you. You're going to be able to see through the lies, the deception, you know, in a person who could be keeping you stuck in an illusion. Okay. I'm getting air sign energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I'm also getting with the High Priestess here that this is Spirit really is saying, listen to your intuition. Okay, listen to your intuition, because there is some type of illusion here surrounding someone that some of you could be dealing with, and that truth is being revealed. Okay, like I said, there could be some major changes here. A new opportunity that is being presented, okay, to you, and that is for a new beginning in love. And like I said, the Wheel of Fortune tries to help us to guide us towards our destiny, where we are meant to be, who we are meant to be with. But if you're still kind of holding on to this person or this energy and keeping yourself stuck in an illusion, you are, like I said earlier, prolonging you actually meeting the person that you're truly meant to be with. So what's next in your love life is truth. Okay? Whether it's another person who's showing you through their behaviors that they're not being honest, that they're deceiving you and making you feel like, oh, this is going to lead to a commitment, and it's really not. Okay. That could be a truth that's being revealed to you. I'm also feeling this truth is coming through in your rational, logical mind and in your intuition, but it takes you seeing it. Okay, and like I said earlier at the very beginning, sometimes that truth is hard to face. It's hard to hear, right? It's hard to hear. It's hard for us to actually acknowledge that, okay, I'm emotionally invested into this person, and it's hard for me to see that. It's hard for me to see that they don't have my best interest in mind, that they're not in alignment with what I want. And sometimes we become so attached that it's hard for us to just kind of shut it off and walk away because we're invested. Okay? But this here with the Queen of Swords is about you seeing the truth. Okay? Especially for those of you that are caught up in a situation like that, and Spirit's trying to show you the truth in any way it's going to come through, whether it's through your dreams, whether it's through another person, whether it's through a tarot reading for you, okay, that you're getting a tarot reading on a person in the situation, and that tarot reader is telling you the truth. Okay, that tarot reader is telling you the truth, and it's, like I said, sometimes it's not easy to hear, right? And that Seven of Swords there is very deceptive. It's sneaky. It's trying to get away with something, right? The Nine of Cups can sometimes be dealing with the person who is only worried about themselves. Self-satisfaction, right? The Nine of Cups is about personal happiness, personal fulfillment. And the Knight of Wands type of person is love them and leave them type of mentality. Okay. And so I feel like this energy with the Eight of Wands energy here, this is Spirit saying the truth is coming in. Okay. The clarity is coming in. Okay. Now, others of you, I'm seeing this message here with the truth of your soul coming in is that you are breaking yourself free from certain illusions that you may have kept yourself stuck in, especially if you're single, right? And maybe there's insecurities, maybe there's fears, maybe there's, avoidance, anxiety, running away, escaping, having a difficult time with getting close to people, being vulnerable, right? That could be your illusion that you're breaking out of. Okay. And that Knight of Wands energy can be something very powerful for you that once this illusion and this truth is revealed of your soul, that these insecurities or these fears or, whatever it might be is an illusion, right? That are only keeping you from what you ultimately want for your love life, right? And then you see, okay, this truth is being revealed to me here. And it is something that creates this powerful shift of energy for you with that Knight of Wands so that you can move towards your wish fulfillment, your dreams coming true, aligning with your dream partner, the opportunities here. Okay. It only requires that you take that leap of faith, go with the flow of where universe is leading you, right? Maybe receiving dreams or downloads or messages, your intuition. Sometimes we can get confused. The Seven of Swords can also be about scattered thinking, ungrounded thoughts, worrying, stressing. Our mind is kind of like all over the place and we're scattered. Okay. There's some type of truth that is coming through that is going to break through that energy for you and provide you with a new opportunity wherever you're at on your journey of love. Okay. Is what I'm seeing. And look at our Empress is still at the bottom. Okay. So let's pull one of these here and let's see pile number 3. What is next in your love life? What is next in your love life? What is next for pile number 2? Did I call you guys pile 3? Pile number 2. Look at that. Hope and harmony with the swallow. Okay. Hope and harmony, which I feel like is bringing in definitely a more balanced energy for you. Okay. Restoring hope, restoring faith. Okay. That you are being led and guided towards the person, your forever person is kind of what this feels like. Okay. Your soulmate. Your soulmate is out there. They're wanting to find you just as much as you are wanting to find them. Okay. This is a beautiful energy. But again, if we're caught up in illusions here and messing with people who are not kind of where we're supposed to be, we're kind of delayed here. We're distracted, right? With people that, we may have met for a certain reason in our life, but we need to move away from. Okay. So hope and harmony being something that is restored for you in your love life. Let's get a little bit more here. What is next in pile number 2 is love life. We have celebrations here. It says good times and get-togethers. And I would see if you end up meeting your life partner, that is definitely cause for celebration here. Okay. What is next in your love life? We have memories here. It says old flame, reminiscing about how things used to be. Okay, so some of you might also be feeling a little bit nostalgic, right, over a certain person from the past. We have reflection here, and it says evaluate, reflect on your actions and your thoughts. Okay, maybe if you're still holding on to someone from your past, especially. What is next in your love life? Pile number 2. Unexpected connection you guys have coming in. Okay. Unexpected connection. What else? What is next in pile number 2's love life? We've got obstacles, challenges, and struggles. We'll get some more information on that and also this unexpected connection. But I'm seeing it here. Okay. What is next in pile number 2's love life? Communication coming in. We've got speak up here, and it says stand up for yourself and stand your ground. Okay, do not back down from what you know you are deserving of, pile 2. We've got lovers here, and it says you're my jam, close bond to lovers and friends, and I'm seeing beginning at the bottom. Okay, so definitely a new beginning here. Now, let's look at some of this messages that are coming through. Let's see. What is this obstacle, Spirit, for pile number? I mean, and I feel like there's always a challenge. There's always a challenge. There's always a struggle before we meet the one. Okay? Before we meet the right person, we always feel challenged in our love life. Things not working out. Why is this happening? You know, things of that nature. So let's get a little bit more. What is this obstacle here and a challenge? How is this obstacle and challenge here? The Knight of Swords. This might come through with communication, with actions, okay? Your own or even another person you could be dealing with. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How is the obstacle, challenge, and struggle here? The Hierophant. Some of you, it could be your beliefs. Certain beliefs that you have about love. Okay? Certain beliefs about love that you might need to really, again, reflect upon, evaluate. Do these beliefs that I have about love, do they still serve me? Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign or even an air sign here that you're struggling or having obstacles with. Of course, this energy can always be something you're dealing with personally. Okay, changing your beliefs, challenging your beliefs. Some of you, this can even be challenges or struggles that you might have within a committed partnership or marriage. Okay. What is this message about speaking up and standing up for yourself for pile number 2? What do they need to know about this? For pile number 2, the Three of Wands. A Three of Wands is about waiting for something. So those of you that have been just kind of like waiting and waiting, especially if it's on another person, you know, and they're not talking about their feelings, they're not, you know, taking serious action towards you, speak up, I feel like. Right? Speak up. Be the Queen of Swords there. Speak the truth. Ask for answers. Ask questions. What are your intentions? What do you want from me? Right? Especially for those of you that are dealing with someone. Okay? Because the Three of Wands is like longing for something, waiting for something, anticipating something, right? And if you are literally dealing with someone and there's no clear path, where is this headed? Where is this going? What are we doing? What are we? Like, what? Right? This is Spirit saying, stand up for yourself. Don't just keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for something to change. Right? Speak up. Speak your truth. Say what you need to say. Ask for what you want. If that person is not in alignment, again, we've got a change here. Okay? Those of you that are, because the Three of Wands energy is also about thinking about the future. It's about foresight, planning ahead, thinking ahead. Okay? Now, if you say, I want, genuine true love in my future. These are the things that I want. These are the things that I desire here. Okay, well, it's time to break ourselves away from any type of beliefs, illusions, insecurities, and to be able to push past them, right? Maybe, again, this is going back to your soul's truth. Is this belief that I'm holding here because of my past experiences, is it true? Right? Let's just say it's unworthiness. Are you really unworthy of love? Okay. This is where, again, we're going into evaluating here. Stand your ground. Do not back down. Do not take less than you deserve. Right? If you want solid, committed, genuine love, don't mess with people who are not giving you that. Don't mess with people who are wasting your time. Move on from them. Okay? If you have a clear idea in your mind, this is what I want, and this person is not in alignment with that, don't be afraid of letting them go. Okay? Don't be afraid of changing what you want to experience in your future. You're in control here. Okay? This is Spirit saying, speak up, stand up for yourself, and stand your ground. Okay? Don't let people pull the wool over your eyes. Okay? What is this unexpected? So, all these messages that are kind of coming through, if it doesn't fit, don't force it to fit. It's just not your message. Okay? Only take what resonates for you. What is, and I feel like they're only going to make sense for you too, especially if it is something that is for you. Like I said, sometimes truth is hard to hear. It's hard for us to accept. Our soul is only going to be ready for it when we're ready. Sometimes there's things that we hear and we're just like, no, I don't want to accept that right now. I don't want to see that right now. We could be in denial. Okay. It happens. Okay. To all of us. What is this unexpected connection here? What does pile number 2 need to know about this unexpected connection? Wow. I love this file too. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is a beautiful, unexpected connection that you're going to find with someone that's very spiritual. I'm feeling very, like I said, very high vibrational, higher level soulmate connection for you that's coming in, especially for those of you that are single. Okay. Now, if you are already married, already in a committed partnership, and you're good there, then I feel like more or less there is this beautiful healing, restoration. Okay, it might kind of be giving you like a second wind of hope and faith and trust that you are with the right person. Okay, especially for those of you that are healing certain fears and insecurities that are being highlighted for you. You're working on healing them. Okay, and then you're stabilizing your energy in that Queen of Cups, and you're being more open to receive, right? Sometimes we get married and we're with someone and we have unhealed wounds that we need to heal. And because of those unhealed wounds, we're not even really able to open ourselves up to receive the love that our partner could be trying to give us, because we've got blockages. Okay? But when we can finally address those wounds and heal them, we can connect with people on a whole new level because we're allowing ourselves to, right? We're giving ourselves permission to open up, be vulnerable with your partner. Okay? And that can bring about more confidence within each other, right? Within your connection, to both of you to feel safe and connect on that level with each other. And it can bring about beautiful healing for your connection if it's already existing. Okay. With your person, healing, renewal. Okay. So some of you, this might even mean reconciliation. Okay. With your current partner, or even Like we've got memories here, old flame, and reminiscing about how things used to be. I mean, this could even be like, oh, I've been with this person for 20 years and I feel like the passion is gone. Okay, well, what are we doing about it? Are we talking to our partner and telling them, hey, let's spice it up a little bit? Or, what do you need from me? How can I be, do we need to improve our communication? How are you feeling? Do a little check-in. Okay. It's something that my husband and I do. And I felt that being really important when I got married the second time to do those little checks with your partner. We do it throughout the year, especially during anniversary time or sitting at our anniversary dinner, and we talk to each other, right? What can I do better? Have there been any things that you felt frustrated with me about? Have I not been clear? Have I, how can I make you feel more loved? What do you need? Right? And just being able to kind of have those open conversations with your partner. That's what it's about. That's about you really connecting with someone on a deeper level. And if you're finding that the person that you're connecting with is not willing to do that, right? They're not wanting to work on themselves. They're not wanting to open up. Maybe you're finding someone else. Again, speak up, stand your ground, right? Finding someone else who is willing to, work with you, heal with you, communicate with you. Okay? So let's see. What is this celebration here, Spirit? What is the celebration here that pile number 2 has here? Good times and get-togethers. Maybe it's a party. Maybe you're meeting someone at a party. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Some of this can be an earth sign here. Maybe it's a work party, a work celebration for some of you. Let's see. What is this communication here? The 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Okay. Some of you, I'm getting there's communication potentially coming in from someone that may have made you feel a little hurt, a little wounded. Okay. May have been some disappointment surrounding this situation here as well. Okay. I'm feeling this person could be coming in with more openness, more loving energy here. What else? What is this reflection here? 4 of Swords. Yeah, that's resting, healing, reflecting. Okay, so maybe there is a lot coming up for you. Okay, a lot of things that you are thinking about, you are healing. I'm also feeling for those of you that are not really dealing with someone specifically that this communication here, the Empress, that 9 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, is a need for you to check in with yourself. Okay, what needs healing? What wounds are there? Okay, and really kind of take that time to nurture yourself, self-love. I'm definitely feeling here. Okay, let's look at the Lovers here. You're my jam, close fawn and friends, lovers and friends. We have 5 of Pentacles. There's abandonment here. Or feeling shut out by someone. I don't know what. I mean, this is a sweet little card here. Lovers and friends, you're my gem and close bond. But also with this 5 of Pentacles energy here, this also makes me feel some of you might be dealing with somebody who is like a friends with benefits or a situationship. And in which case, this takes me back to truth. Okay? What is the truth of this situation? Does this person have your best interests at heart? Or are they keeping you stuck in an illusion? Okay. Now, others of you, I'm seeing this Lovers here in the 5 of Pentacles as maybe certain insecurities that are keeping you from connecting with someone, or insecurities that another person can have. Queen of Wands energy. Some could be dealing with a fire sign. We've also got lots of Taurus energy coming through. Wow. King and Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah. Some of you, I don't know. This could be a very passionate connection. Lovers and friends. It kind of makes me feel like situationship, friends with benefits. Lovers and friends, but we've got Five of Pentacles, which means that your needs might not be being met here. Okay, those of you that are in a friends with benefits situation with the person, or in a situation with them, and there's not really any, like, you don't know what your connection really is. In that case, if this person is not fulfilling maybe emotional needs for you, again, going back to stand up for yourself, especially if you've been waiting, right? This is right next to this card here. If you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to open up, or to tell you where is this connection headed, where is it going? Are we going to be exclusive? What's happening here, right? This is Spirit saying, speak up, stand up for yourself, okay? Especially if you continue to kind of pour into this connection here, and this person is not giving you any indication what's happening, okay? Don't be afraid of speaking your truth. And maybe, for, like I said, for some of you, there could be some type of truth that is being revealed about a person's intentions. Okay? Hard to hear, hard to acknowledge, hard to, process sometimes, but sometimes we need to see that truth. Okay? I'm seeing the Seven of Cups at the bottom. Some of you, this could be illusion. Okay? Illusion. And I'm also feeling, explore options, explore other options for some of you. Okay. Now the other thing that I'm seeing here is actually, I'm kind of feeling a twin flame energy coming through here. Okay. Twin flame. Some of you might have a twin flame who is actually revealed to you. You finding out who your divine counterpart is. Some of you might have similar core wounds to this person. And I'm not going to say that every single person that has a similar core wound as you is your twin flame, okay? Because that's not true. But you might find that your counterpart is someone who you kind of have some type of realization, some type of epiphany, and realize, and both of you kind of recognize here that we are each other's twin flame, okay? So some of you might be meeting, like I said, meeting the one, meeting your person, your divine counterpart. Okay? And it's definitely something that could be coming through there. All right. So let's clarify this beginning here, and that's going to be it for your pile. What is spirit? What does look at that. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah, many of you, what's next in love for you is you actually meeting your life partner. Okay? Or for some of you, if you're, like you said, if you're already married and you're happy, you're good, this is a new beginning for you with your relationship, your partnership, strengthening the bond, the connection. Some of you might be feeling that your connection is lacking passion. Okay? Maybe lacking passion. Maybe this is a conversation that you need to have with this person. Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next week. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Starborn card and this little turquoise crystal here, this is going to be a reading today. So we are finding out what is next in your love life. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you more information on booking readings, as well as other services that I do provide. I do have one-on-one tarot instruction available, intuition building, Reiki healing, distance Reiki healing services, mentoring, okay, spiritual or relationship. So yeah, lots of fun stuff to check out. So those of you that are wanting to know what decks I'm using, I always also list them in the description box. You can find that information there if you want to know the tarot or the oracle that I'm using. Okay, so pile 3, what is next in your love life? Okay. So let's see. Pile number 3. What is next in your love life? What's next on your love life, or in your love life, I should say. What is next in pile number 3's love life? Okay, whoa. Oh no, we're starting off with the devil. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the devil. What is next in your love life? Oh boy, the devil, where is this going? The devil in the tower. Goodness, okay. Well, that could be a good thing. The devil in the tower. That could be a pretty positive thing happening. What is next in your love life? Pile number 3. 3 of Wands. I will say today I have noticed a pretty common theme coming through in all the piles, and I'm seeing it here too. Okay, so this might be like a really important message generally for, I feel like for the collective, because if this is coming through collective energy and it's showing up in all 3 piles, the message that's coming through all 3 piles is about illusion. Okay, about breaking out of illusion. Now it could be personal, right? Where it's not really connected to anybody else. It's more or less illusions that you have within yourself, certain fears, certain insecurities, certain limiting beliefs, and breaking those down. Or this is really the universe trying to really get you on track with who you're meant to align with, who you're meant to be with. And a lot of illusions are being shattered with regards to no longer keeping yourself stuck in situations with people, especially for those of you that are dealing with people and they're not really in alignment for you. Okay? This is where we have the devil and the tower. These are 2 major arcana here, and they're very powerful energies in their own right. So yeah, I noticed that illusion was definitely something that was coming through. And I was telling pile 1 too. Before I even started the whole pick a card and I was getting ready to pull these cards, when I was pulling out, before I even shuffled and pile 1's card came out, the word that I was hearing from spirit was illusion. Illusion. So, and it's interesting that all 3 piles have had that, where it's kind of like spirit is trying to really pull you away and get you to see the light, get you to, kind of have things illuminated within you, or even with people, situations that you're dealing with, for those of you that are dealing with people, relationships, marriages, wherever you're at on the spectrum of your journey to love, situationships, friends with benefits, third party situations, all of it, holding on to past love interests and, the person's already moved on and not talking to anymore, or, any of those illusions that we have ourselves stuck in. Okay. I'm feeling, like I said, a big message coming through with this picker card today about needing to shatter that away. And the devil is illusion. Okay. It's the ego. It is hidden desire. It is, sometimes keeps us in a place of fear and doubt, manipulation. Okay. And the tower is something that helps to shake us up and give us a realization, an epiphany about something that we need to see. Okay. And I'm noticing that with your little Starborn card here, there's a little egg that's cracking here. So let's see, what else? What is next in pile number 3's love life? The Magician. the Hangman. I love this because to me, this devil energy in the Tower is a shift of this. We have the Hangman. So it's a shift of perspective here. Okay. A shift of perspective. And then you also have the Magician. Okay. Powerful energies, Papre. Let's see. What is next? It's almost like, and I feel like this was a message that was kind of coming through, I would say at least since Leo season, of this year, 2023, when we had, you know, the 2 full moons, in the month, you know, powerful, the 8/8 portal. It was kind of like a lot of the energy shifts that are kind of happening within the collective that have been pretty powerful this year have really with, I feel like with all the shifts that have been happening here, it's kind of like spirit as a collective trying to bring us into higher levels of consciousness, higher levels of thinking. And a lot of the illusions that we have in a way gotten away with keeping ourselves stuck in, it's kind of like the universe is saying, no, no more. Okay. There's a shift that's definitely happening to help people to shift in from 3D, 4D, 5D consciousness and all of these 3D energies of keeping ourselves stuck in illusions and fears and insecurities and doubts and anger and resentment and, you know, all of this stuff. It's like the universe is almost like forcing us as a collective to move past that, break free from it. Okay. So yeah, what's next in your love life? We've got huge change here, releasing things being broken down, okay, that are unstable, that are not for you, that are not meant for you, whether it's a person, a situation that you're dealing with right now, a marriage that you're in, a relationship that you're in that is not in alignment for you. It can also be reflecting upon things within yourself, right? Because the devil is also our ego, our shadow self. Okay. So some of you, it could be breaking down those fears, breaking down those walls, breaking down those insecurities. Let's see what else. What is next in your love life? Pile number 3. You know, the Hangman is also this energy of surrender. Okay. Letting go. Okay. Or, surrendering to certain situations that, you know, instead of trying to force love, which love should never be forced. Okay. If you have to force it, it's not love. Okay. I'll just say that. Love is something that should just flow. It's something that is allowing. Okay. If someone truly loves you, if somebody truly wants to be with you, if there's a genuine connection between you and that person, you guys are on the same page, it just flows. Okay. We don't have to force it. We don't have to try to convince someone to love us, someone to choose us. If it's meant to be, it's going to flow. If it's meant for you. Okay. So what is next in your love life? Pile number 3. Justice. Yeah. There's a lot of karmic energies here. Okay. That are being released. And it could be releasing yourself from, I'm kind of seeing it in a sense of a prison, because the devil energy is oppressive. It creates restriction. It holds us back. Okay. So it could be a lot of karmic energies that you're working through, clearing, releasing. This changed perspective might be giving you the insight, the enlightenment, the awareness of certain things, people, situations that you need to release. Okay. The Tower energy is divine intervention. Okay. So if there have been certain things that you've been holding on to, the devil energy can also be attachment, unhealthy attachment, or obsession that we have to a person, to a situation. If you have any of those negative, like kind of living in the shadow, right? Living in your shadow. There's a need for integration here. There's a need for balancing energy. Okay. I'm also noticing this Magician. There's a little light here. This little candle that's lit here. Which makes me feel like there's a lot of things that are being illuminated for you here. Your power, reclaiming your power. Okay. Let's see what else. What is next in pile number 3's love life? Six of Swords. Yeah, this is moving on. Moving on. Some of you could be moving on from a toxic situation, a situation that is oppressive, something that is holding you back, someone that is holding you back, somebody that is keeping you bound, stuck, trapped, or that feeling of it being stuck in a toxic situation, a toxic marriage, a toxic relationship. Things that are not in alignment for you. And like I said, the Tower energy is about divine intervention. So when we are not able to see something, okay, when Spirit keeps showing us over and over again, this way of thinking, this way of doing, this person is not meant for you. You know, sometimes the universe will step in to shake us up, to give us that epiphany or that realization about something that we do need to move on from, let go of. Okay? So the Six of Swords is essentially about moving towards calmer waters. It means that those of you that have been feeling very challenged within your love life, okay, whether it's your current relationship that you're in, a situation that you're dealing with, or if you're single, the Six of Swords is that passage. It's the rites of passage, a transition from a more challenging, difficult part of your love life where maybe things have not been so great into a very calm, peaceful energy. And that's kind of what we want with love, right? We don't want to be dealing with drama and manipulation and abuse and, things of that nature, right? We want to be able to experience love the way that it is meant to be experienced. And I feel like this is kind of what Spirit is trying to help you to see. That is what is being illuminated for you. Okay. The Starborn is also, this card is about the divine child, the star child, the destined is what the book says. So when it is in its light aspect, it's about trusting. It's about feeling vibrant. Okay. Focused. When the energy is out of balance, it can be feeling misaligned, right? Out of balance. There's experiencing loss, longing, okay? Right? Our soul, in a way, searching for love, craving love, wanting to feel loved, wanting to have and find the person that we're meant to be with. Okay. And sometimes, right, we might not recognize when we're in certain situations that are toxic, or if we are obsessive, or if we are codependent, or if we have, certain things that are blocking us from aligning our energy to that of love. The universe is going to bring through truth, clarity, messages in any way it can. And sometimes it means the Tower energy where it can flip our world upside down, right? And it causes chaos. It causes destruction. It causes upheaval in our life to get us to let go, to release, whether that is a person that you have to let go of, or whether or not it is certain aspect of yourself that you have to release so that you can align your energy to love. Okay? And I feel like there's a lot of karmic energy here. The Devil can talk about karma. Justice is also about karma. Okay? Justice is also about making a decision to serve your highest good. Okay? Let's see what else. What is next in your love life? Pile number 3. Temperance. I love it. So this is movement into balance, movement into harmony, healing, transmutation of energies here. Okay. Now I want to pull one of these. I might clarify some of this energy here. The Devil, the Tower. The Tower can also be something like we're trying to build something with someone that isn't meant to be. Okay? And that could be something that is shattered, something that is being broken down, something that has not been built on a solid foundation. You know? Now that could be a certain way of thinking that you have. Okay? And if you think, okay, let's just say this. Let's say that you are someone where you and the person that you're connected with, for those of you that are dating or dealing with someone, let's just say that both of you have trust issues. Okay? Both of you have trust issues. And it causes a lot of drama. It causes a lot of fights. There's a lot of insecurities and stuff like that. And you guys are functioning from your shadow. Okay? And you're trying to build a relationship with someone, but you notice that you keep going through these karmic cycles with this person where both of you are functioning from that shadow energy. Both of you are afraid. Both of you, there could be emotional manipulation happening or other things, right, that are taking place within your connection. And it seems like no matter what you do, you cannot get past that place, right? So you're trying to build it. And the universe is like, no, you cannot build it. You cannot build a solid foundation for this connection, for this relationship, with both of you coming in with these energies. Can't do it, right? There has to be some type of compromise there where the two of you are working together to heal, to reflecting within whatever shadow aspects of yourself that you're bringing into, right? Because we all have a shadow. We all have a shadow. We all have inner demons. We all have hidden desires here, which is what the devil is about. Okay. So how well do your demons play with others, right? How well can the two of you get past certain shadow aspects? Okay. Yeah. So I feel like with the Tower, it really kind of shakes us up. It helps us to see things that sometimes we don't see. And the universe is like, oh, pile number 3 didn't see that. Let's show them. Right? And there could be, like, let's just say you're in a situation with the person keeps hurting you and hurting you and hurting you. And you keep letting them back into your life over and over and over again. Each time you do that, the lesson gets harder and harder and more painful until finally Spirit is like, don't you see? What are you not seeing about this connection not being for you? Okay? Until you finally have that Tower moment, that epiphany or realization, hopefully, right? Sometimes that Tower can come in as destruction, chaos, upheaval that forces us to change, that forces us to let go of something that is not meant for us. Okay? So let's see what else. What is next in your love life? So we're moving from this unstable, toxic energy, whether it's your own toxicity, okay, or it's a situation that you have going on with another person, okay, unhealthy patterns of behavior, whatever they might be, whatever is in that devil energy for you, whatever that is symbolic for you for, this is this being released, or that person, that situation being released. This is you kind of owning your power and deciding, you know what? No more. I want balanced, healthy, loving, beautiful energy. Okay? And if this is an aspect of yourself where you acknowledge, okay, I've got some toxic patterns of behavior that I need to heal, here you go. Temperance. We're healing here. We're transmuting energies. We're transmuting the negative karmic energies into something powerful. By learning these lessons, by being able to integrate what we've learned, moving that forward into our attracting with the Magician energy, love, healthy love, balanced love, right? You could be having a shift of perspective towards a person and seeing them in a whole different light. Like, wow, I didn't really notice how toxic this person was. I didn't realize how toxic this person makes me become to a certain extent, right? Do you ever have that experience where there's just something about you and another person, like no matter what, you guys just clash? You just feel like, wow, this person brings out the absolute worst in me. It's just not working. It's toxic. It's not good. It's unhealthy. And I just need to get away from this person. I need to get away from this energy, right? And we may not see it when we're in it. So the Hangman is kind of like you withdrawing and kind of taking a step back. And through that reflection and taking a pause is where we gain insight, where we gain enlightenment. And that's where you could have that tower moment, right? That epiphany, that realization where you're just like, ooh, this is what I need to let go of, or this person is someone that I need to let go of. This isn't stable. This isn't healthy. This is toxic. Okay. So what is next in your love life? So we've got beautiful energy coming in for you. Pile number 3. Okay. We've got movement away from the chaos. Okay. Movement away from anybody that is bringing in that kind of energy to you, or it could be yourself, right? Which is what we talked about with the seal here, and it says spirit and perception. Okay, so what's next in your love life is there is this connection to spirit. Okay, maybe this is you connecting to your higher self, connecting to your intuition, and that in and of itself is something that's helping you to change your perspective. Okay, change your perspective on love, on current situations that you're dealing with. There's a beautiful shift here happening for you. Okay, I'm going to clarify, I feel like I want to clarify this tower energy. We're going to start off with that first. So we do have Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries energy here, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Okay, so why is the tower here? Knight of Wands. Okay. Let's get a little bit more on that. Some of you could be dealing with the fire sign. Why is the tower here? Four of Wands. Some of you might be in a living situation, okay, that is not serving you. It could be someone that lives in your house, in your home. It could be a romantic partner that you live with. I don't know why. I'm kind of getting for some of you an abusive situation, so that won't be for all of you, but I am picking up on that in this energy that's coming through here. Okay, and those of you that are in that situation, I feel like there's indecision here. The Four of Cups energy here, I feel like there's a blind spot that you have in that situation, and Spirit's trying to help you to see. That's what the tower energy is for. Okay, some of you might already be kind of like on this place where you're thinking, I want to leave. I don't know if I should leave or not. This is Spirit saying, go. Okay, get away. I feel like Spirit's trying to present you with the opportunity for you to be able to get yourself out of that situation. Okay, now I'm getting that for some of you. And I won't be, like I said, it's a very specific message for someone coming through if you're in that situation. I'm going to put these back. What else do I want to see here? Okay, another thing that I'm seeing here, especially for those of you that are single, the Four of Wands energy is also a card of celebration, commitment, happiness, stability. Okay, and I'm seeing both the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands energy. So some of you might be shifting onto this new path, almost like you're feeling this passion that is leading you. Okay, your heart kind of leading you into a new direction here. So some of you could literally be being open to exploring dating, okay, especially if you've been single for a long time. The Four of Wands is about connecting with others. This could be you going out to events, meeting people, connecting with people, especially if you like to meet people organically. Okay. You could be connecting with a person who is a fire sign. I'm kind of feeling Sagittarius energy, but it could be Aries or Leo as well. You could meet someone at a party here. There could be really this instant attraction here. Some of you might be connecting with the person through friends that you meet. Okay, it could be like an event, like a family reunion, an event, a party that you go to. There could be really instant attraction that you find yourself in with that person. Okay. For some of you, I'm seeing the potential for this to grow and develop into something more. Some of you, it might be a little bit more short term. Okay. A transitional connection. I am going to be honest. For some of you, there might be a karmic partner that comes in. Okay. And it could be that this person is kind of coming in and out, not meant to stay. And I feel like, again, if you're noticing that, you're having to force something again, don't force it, okay? If it's meant to be for you, you'll know it. You'll know it. It'll be a lot more easy. It'll just flow. You won't have to, like I said, bend over backwards and try to convince someone that you're worthy of being with, you're worthy of dating, you're worthy of getting to know. They are making you a priority. Okay? But some of you, yes, I feel like Spirit is kind of shifting you onto a new path. Of exploring, discovering, dating, connecting with other people, socializing, getting out more, okay, for some of you, especially if you've been keeping yourself home and not really going out and dating, okay? I feel like almost like Spirit is giving you like a little push to kind of change it up a little bit, okay? So that is something that I'm seeing for some of you. Now let's look at this devil energy here. Why is the devil here? Five of Wands. Yeah, some of you, this could be a lot of drama, conflict, fights, arguments. Maybe not such good energy here. The Empress. Okay, the Empress is a really beautiful energy here of love, knowing your worth, knowing your value. It's a very nurturing energy here. But I don't know why. Some of you, I'm getting there's a marital situation you're trying or need to get yourself out of. Okay? So if you are in a marriage or a long-term relationship that is not serving you, you already feel it, you already know it, you've been thinking about it, leaving, getting a divorce, getting separated, I feel like Spirit is really supporting you in that, okay? So this might be what's next for you, is that you leave, okay? You leave. You get yourself and remove yourself out of that situation. Now, others of you, I do feel like the devil energy is talking about some type of oppressive energy surrounding your feminine energy. Okay? So those of you that are struggling with I feel like struggling with self-love, really opening up your heart, okay, to love, especially if you've been really hurt in the past, okay, that you are really breaking free of those illusions that are surrounding your feminine energy, which is your openness and your receptivity to love, okay, nurturing connections, because some of you that have been hurt in the past, your natural inclination, could be to be very guarded, very protective of yourself, afraid of getting hurt. So it might be hard for you to kind of let your guard down here. Okay. I'm getting kind of like a situation where maybe somebody has hurt you in the past and it's kind of left you in a place where, kind of like when you have like a chip on your shoulder. Um, what is that? Kind of cynical, okay, about love, not really trusting it any longer. Okay, and there could be some healing that you're needing to really do around the feminine energy here. Okay, is what I'm getting there. Um, let's see what the Six of Swords is here. Hmm. This, yeah, it's really like Spirit's trying to help you to move away from whatever difficult, challenging energies these have been into this Sun energy, which is really beautiful. The Sun is about happiness, bliss, life force, vitality, feeling abundant, feeling radiant, full of life. Okay. Definitely positive energy here. So shifting you away from the negative into the positive. And that's what we have with the Temperance card. Okay. So like I said, those of you that have been really struggling when it comes to your love life and you're like, okay, when is this going to end? When is this going to stop? You know, maybe there are certain things that are being broken down, belief systems, you know, challenge, struggles, many of which might be kind of like internal for you, okay, that you struggle with on your own. It's really just kind of embodying the energy of the Empress, which is love. It's beauty. It's nurturing. It's loving. It's supportive. It's caring. Okay. So it could be reconnecting in with yourself, with what you know you're worthy of, what your value is. Okay. And that could include you being more loving and open with others. It could be that you're reconnecting to lost parts of yourself. Okay. That may have been kind of underneath that devil energy, right? Fears, insecurities, doubts. Those of you that have gone through some not so great situations with past partners could have really done a number on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your confidence in yourself. And I'm kind of seeing this is where you are reclaiming your power here, right? You're finding your light. You're being able to move on from certain people, situations from the past, moving into a more blissful, peaceful energy for your love life. Okay, feeling better about yourself, feeling stronger, more confident, more beautiful, knowing and recognizing what your worth is, removing yourself out of certain situations. So yeah, a very common theme I'm kind of seeing here for your piles, or all the piles today, is illusions. Maybe that is the theme that Spirit wanted to talk about today. Okay, when it comes to love, it's no longer keeping ourselves stuck in illusion. Seeing the truth of people, seeing them for who they are, not making excuses for them, you know, not being stuck on people that, you know, oh, there's so much potential here. There's so much potential, oh, but it never amounts to anything, right? Falling in love with potential is sometimes it's not such a good thing to do, right? When it's great, it's great. And when it's bad, it's, in this case, toxic for some of you. You know, but we keep going back to, oh, but there's potential, right? You fall in love with potential and it can be dangerous for you sometimes in terms of getting stuck sometimes in situations and ignoring the red flags, right? That's a problem. Red flag after red flag after red flag. And we keep just like, nope, 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 I don't want to see this. I'm just focused on the potential. Okay. All right, so let's see. Pile number 3. What is next in your love life? Love addiction. I'm hearing love addiction. I actually have a book about that. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Facing Love Addiction. Okay, maybe that would be useful for some of you. Okay, I think it's called, I think it's called Facing Love Addiction. We have Crossroad here. Okay, is the first card coming out. What is next in your love life? Pile number 3. What is next in your love life? We have home. Like I said, some of you might be making a decision here to leave a relationship situation, somebody that you live with. Okay, it could be a marriage, could be a long-term relationship. We have apology and also confidence here. Some of you that are maybe waiting for an apology from someone, you could be receiving one. We also have confidence here, and I love that it has this big, bright yellow heart in the middle of it. Okay? Because to me, look at how the bottle is also glowing, right? Like I said, some of you could really be removing, I feel like, a lot of challenging energies that you might have, that you could be stuck in, surrounding your feminine energy, your ability to receive, your ability to manifest love. You feel more beautiful, you feel more handsome, you feel more confident, you feel more worthy, knowing of what you're truly, deserving of. What is next in your love life? Pile number 3. Yep, look at that. Self-worth is coming out. Your self-worth, and we also have good luck here. And maybe for some of you, it is kind of a little bit of a glow up, right? Your self-esteem is boosted. You're confident in yourself. You feel like you recognize what your worth is. You walk away from people who do not see your worth. Okay. And then we have pearls here. 1 in a million special love. And I feel like that's, yes, look at that. We've got the love, new door to experience love, and 1 in a million special love. Okay. Those of you that are kind of worried that you're not going to meet the right person, right? I'm seeing moving on here, on to the next. Some of you moving on from something. But those of you that have been kind of worried about, oh, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to, it's never going to happen for me. It is very possible for you to connect and meet with someone new here. Okay. Like this card is actually talking about the destined, what is destined for you. Okay. And maybe that may change with your perception, right? Some of you could be saying, okay, I want to manifest my soulmate, but yet there are self-worth issues. There are low self-esteem. There is lack of confidence. There's self-sabotage. Okay? How can we attract healthy, beautiful love from those energies? They do not align. Okay? They do not align. So we have to release them. We have to let them go. We have to be able to process our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts. If that means go to therapy, we're getting therapy. We're getting help. We're overcoming childhood trauma. We are, getting the help that we need for PTSD from past relationships. Could be a whole number of things. But I feel like the important thing here is that Spirit's showing is that those of you that might feel worried like it's not going to happen to you, don't focus on the being worried. Focus on what your body is telling you, right? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling hopeless? Are you feeling pain, grief, loss? Pay attention to that and nurture that, right? Because it's telling you something. I'm hurt. I need help. I need to talk to someone. I need to heal. So that you're then able to embody your Empress energy regardless of what gender you are. Okay, we all have feminine energy within us, and that feminine energy is intuitive and loving and worthy of love, unconditional love, right? Again, we don't have to force someone to be with us, to choose us, to see us, to date us, to want to be in a relationship with us, to build a life with us. If you have to force someone, if you have to try to convince someone and chase them, I'm sorry. Empress, she does not chase. Okay? She knows what her worth is. Let someone meet you on your level. Right? If someone's showing you that they're not interested, they're not putting effort into you, they're, giving you all these mixed signals, they're not being sure, they're not being clear, then moving on to the next. Okay? On to the next, and we've got pearls here, 1 in a million special love, new door to experience love. Be confident that that's what you're deserving of, is that 1 in a million special love. Not that toxic BS up there. Okay, and maybe it is for some of you having a huge epiphany, huge realization. Shift the perspective. You know what? No more. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm not going to hunt and chase someone down. Right? For those of you that feel that way, like trying to force a person to see you and love you and choose you and be with you and want you and all those things. No, you're the Empress. You don't have to do that. All you need to do is focus on loving yourself and knowing that you are worthy of that. If they cannot meet you on your level, then they're not the right one. This is what you're deserving of, and this is what you will have. Right? We've got good luck here, 1 in a million special love, and a new door for you to experience love. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.